Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? HTG Doug here. We're checking out Sequence 2, Memory 6. This is the last one in the sequence. It's called the Treasure Fleet, if you care. I don't know. So here we go. We're going to have to break out of the Spanish ship here. The first optional objective is to kill 3 guards from behind behind corners. It's very easy. It actually kind of sets you up for it. The first 3 guys you'll see are they're basically waiting for you to do this to them. So just hide behind a corner. You'll see I move here in a second. There we go. And then basically just whistle at them and then wait for them to come at you. And then move on to the next corner, whistle again, so on and so forth. So I will say I accidentally cut the recorder a little short and I didn't have the trophy pop. But, I mean, you know I did it because I'm obviously past this and it's unmissable if you completed the sequence. So I apologize for that, but it won't happen again. I promise you guys. So there you go. There's a second corner, second whistle, and second assassination. Or, I'm sorry, knockout. What? I'm sorry. My bad. I actually liked this mission. It was a lot of fun. You'll see why in a second. Or at least I thought it was a lot of fun. To me, this is the mission where the game started getting really good. But, you'll have to come back and check out Sequence 3 to see for yourselves. But I really started to like it after this mission, or during this mission. Not that the earlier ones weren't good, but you know what I'm saying. Alright, so what are you doing? There you go. See, I had a little trouble getting the loot option to trigger. I don't know if I don't know what it was, if I was just missing the spot or what, but I seemed like when they were up against the wall, it wouldn't let me grab the loot option. So I don't know if it's just the button's a little off or what, but alright, so after you grab your equipment, you're gonna have to come outside and you have to free 23 pirates as the optional objective. I started off trying to stealth this, and then halfway through I was like, I don't have to stealth this at all, so I just started killing everybody. But if you want to stealth this, it's very easy to. You basically just hide behind corners and then knock everybody out. If you haven't got the 3 assassinations from behind cover, this is also a great place to do it. But so what you want to do is there's a certain order you have to complete the rescues in, otherwise, because once you go to one of the ships, it'll trigger another cutscene and you will not be able to rescue anymore. So as long as you follow the path that I do and you don't go to the last ship that I go to first or second or whatever, you should have no problem doing this. It's very easy. So there we go. Guy's really oblivious to anything going on, but you know, that's cool. I said I don't really know why I'm stealthing this. I guess I was just kind of in that mode over the last mission, and I just, you know, decided to keep going. But I do like the stealth missions in this game. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm usually not a stealth person, but if I have to stealth a game, this is the one I like doing it on. And this is where I stopped stealthing because I didn't realize that Hook shot you straight down to the ground, and well, kinda got spotted. So there, I was like, all right, that's enough of this. And I tried to assassinate him, but the game just kind of ran right by him. So I was like, all right. Oop. Oh, I finally got the counter down. There you go. See, I did learn something over the past couple of sequences. Alright, so once you clear everybody out, just walk up to there'll be a spot somewhere in the second room, and it'll say free prisoners, and just hit it, and then they'll all be free. So there are 2 packs of 9, and then there's like 1, 2, or 1, 3, or something like that. It's like there's a couple different ones, but this is why I really like this mission, because I thought it was so cool that you could just run up the mast and then transfer from ship to ship. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I thought that was freaking awesome. And then you just turn around and jump on the hook and shoot all the way down. Which I had some trouble. It wouldn't let me do it. I don't know why. But I don't know if I was just the camera was too low or what. But and then I dropped down in front of them all, and I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm gonna have to fight them too. Oh, see, I got the counter again. Wow, I'm doing really good this video. Proud of myself. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. So yeah, as you saw, I went to the left ship first. I believe the ship on the back right is the one that triggers the next sequence. Not sequence as in like sequence 3, but just next the next objective. So, and you could have skipped these guys, but I don't know. I like killing everybody in this game. It's fun. This guy was a real pain. Like, I had trouble beating him. And then, oh yeah, he dropped a bomb, which was new. I was kind of surprised about that, and I couldn't get out of like the engagement with him. So I finally got lucky, and he killed himself with it. So that was kind of interesting. I hope I see that again. Oh, this was a really nice sequence here too. Until that assassination didn't go through, and I just end up running in front of him. Oh, I think this was the guy I actually had trouble with, the big guy behind me. I said I'm still getting used to the combat and everything, so I had a little trouble. I don't know, I was hitting him a lot. He just didn't seem to want to die. So there we go. He finally goes down, and I get a double. Do I get a double? Oh, I do. Ooh. See, that's why you carry 2 swords, people, for reasons like that. All right, so we're up to our 14th. I can't add 2 plus 3. We're up to our 14th rescued prisoner. And I get a nice assassination there. And oh, I get another counter. Wow. This might be the only time you ever see me get 3 counters in a row without missing one. And I do complete a challenge for getting a 3 kill streak. And I complete a challenge for getting a 5 kill streak. It is not required, I don't believe, to platinum this game to get all the challenges completed. But there is a trophy for completing 25. So, and you shouldn't have any problem completing 25. At this point, I'm almost done with sequence 3, and I have about 20, 21, 22 done, and there's still a bunch easy ones that I just haven't had a chance to do yet. So I really wouldn't worry too much about the challenges, and I'll actually show you how to do another one here in a second, because I just happened to think about it while I was during this mission, so I decided to do it. I go a little bit out of the way, so I apologize for that, but I mean, it's cool. I thought it was pretty cool anyway. Alright, so we'll jump down again, and we'll turn around. Oh, double assassination? Yeah. 2 double assassinations in one game. And I get an assassinate. Oh, I just kicked him over the railing. Never mind. And this guy's just standing there like, I don't know what he was doing there, but... Oh, we get another counter. Ooh. And I really do love that, like, behind the back counter. It looks awesome. Like, you don't even see him. He just kind of sticks the sword over his shoulder and blocks it. I don't know. That always amuses me. And that guy just goes flying off the railing, so. Okay, so as soon as we kill these 2 guys, this is actually the ship. You'll see the hatch glowing on the bottom. This is where if you have to do this ship last. Otherwise, if you go in there, it'll trigger the next area, and you will not be able to go back and rescue the extra prisoners. So make sure you come to this ship last, or at least don't go into the hatch yet. Alright, so once down here, you just have to make your way through this little area. It's kind of like the first one. So I don't know why I'm trying to avoid the guards here, but I don't know. I think I just like assassinating them from behind corners. I think it's funny. And they sit there so nice and perfectly, just kind of like hunched over against the wall. I don't know. It amuses me, so I whatever. Come on, just go stab them. But yeah, as you can see, there's plenty of opportunities in this level to complete the optional objective for killing 3 enemies behind corners. So I really don't worry about that yet. We haven't really come across any significantly hard challenges, at least that I feel. There is one in sequence 3 that I had quite a bit of trouble with. Like, I've seen harder, but I've also seen easier. It was kind of one of those ones where you had to really know what to do, otherwise you would have had some trouble. So, and I should have had another double assassination here, but for whatever reason it didn't trigger for me, but I still get 2, so it's okay. So I don't know if they were too far apart, but I mean, you just kind of stab them both real quick and you're fine. And these are the last 9, so that's why I said there was 2 9, so that was 18, and then there was a 2 for 20, and then there was a 3. So 4 ships, 4 ships to free prisoners on. So there you go. As you can see, we have completed the 2 optional objectives, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. And then you'll see all the crew members just taking out the rest of the guards that just magically appeared because I don't remember them being there. And I actually, this is where I'm going to show you how to do one of the extra objectives, but I actually mess up and kind of fall down to the bottom, so I apologize for that. Yeah, I got right here and I was like, oh, there is an objective for, actually the objective is to dive. See, I tried to, yeah, I missed, don't worry about it. We're going to go back up there and try this again. But the objective is to dive into the water from a height of 45 meters or higher. And I didn't, like, I know in Assassin's Creed 3 there were only a few spots that you could do it. So just in case it was like this in this one, I wanted to just get out of the way earlier, since I know that this was definitely higher than 45 meters. So so if you guys are trying to 100% this game, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's not required for the platinum, but I mean, if you're trying to 100% it, then this is definitely a place to do this challenge. Another thing I did like is that they added, and in 3, or the previous games, you had to climb up, like run up it, and you had to find that perfect spot to run up it or you would miss. This time, as you notice, there's actually a climb button, so you don't have to run up it. You could just hit X, or is it A on Xbox? I think I got that right. Wow. It's just hit A and it'll climb automatically for you, so you don't have to worry about falling off, which was really nice, because I really hated that about previous games. I would always just end up running off of ledges and everything and have to climb back up again. So I was kind of nervous to jump off from the top, so I suggest jumping off from the one level down. And as you can see, that's definitely more than 45 meters. But this popped up during the jump, so I was kind of upset about that. But when I completed the challenge, I unlocked the cheats, because every 5 challenges you complete, you unlock something, and I just happened to unlock a cheat at that point. But I have not tried them yet, but I'm pretty sure they disable trophies, or at least disable certain trophies, so I would be careful about using them if you have them, or at least be sure before you do. Alright, so after you get on the ship, all you have to do is kill the captain, and he just destroyed me. Like, oh my god, it was awful. And I almost died. I got really lucky here. If he wasn't against that ledge, I'm pretty sure he would have killed me, so my advice, if you're having trouble, push him over a ledge. Alright, so after that, you're going to have to escape the fleet here. And I will admit I had to reload this once, too, because I had a little trouble here. As I said, I cannot drive a ship, so escaping while trying to shoot people, I'm going to have some trouble. But I think I take out a few ships. My basic... see, I'm like kind of just sailing into an island here for really no reason whatsoever. But my suggestion is to speed up as soon as possible and just really try to get away from the ships. And if you get a chance to take some out, then I strongly suggest doing so. Also, beware of the rogue waves. You think it'd be obvious to, like, with the huge, like, typhoon of water coming out, and the big waves coming at you, but obviously I have some issues with that, because the first time I did this, I just drove into one of the maelstroms. Like, if you've seen Pirates of the Caribbean, where they're like they're going in a circle along like the whirlpool. Well, I decided to drive into one of those the first time, so I had to come back and redo this part. But this time I stayed away from them, or at least somewhat. See, I almost get caught in one right here. And I actually kind of do, but I managed to escape just barely. So I got kind of lucky. But you do regain a little bit of health. I'm not really sure how a ship regains health, but at this point, not really questioning it. So, good for me and my ship regaining health. But once you escape, that's really going to do it for the mission. My best suggestion is just kind of stay away from the yellow circles on the map. If you do kind of enter them, it will pull you in a little bit. So as you'll see here, like, my ship starts kind of going towards the circle. So just kind of, counter it and then just go in the opposite direction. You should be fine. The first time, I think I did this. I think I died twice on this. One time I drove into the wave, and the other time I got bombarded by like 20 cannonballs at the same time, which just destroyed my ship. Like, I don't know which ship it was, but they just completely destroyed me. It was crazy. So as you can see, when the waves come at you, make sure you hold square or the left button on the Xbox controller. I really should know this by now, and I think one of you told me what it was too, and I still forgot, so I apologize. But just make sure you hold it down so that way you brace against the attack and you'll take less damage, because you will take some damage from those waves. They are not light waves for sure. But we're almost there, about 370 meters away now. 350, 30, 20. I'm not going to count down, don't worry. Alright, come on. We're getting there. These ships do go pretty fast, I will admit. And you'll see the little the light along the water showing you where to go. And then once you hit that little area, that's it. So you can see I got 100% complete. So come back and check us out for Sequence 3. I loved Sequence 3 so far. It's really awesome. It's one of my favorite sequences so far. So definitely come check that out. I really love them. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. You know, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I know I am enjoying this game a lot more than the previous one. So I hope you guys are too. And as always, make sure you check us out on Facebook. You know, follow us, like us on Twitter, and like and subscribe to us on YouTube. And I'll see you guys soon.